the US SS, the, as we allege, illegitimate president's man, the future Light Kingdom Party, the Royal Order of the Divine Light, Mr. Caduceus and AXJ Global News Network, we wish to talk today about the subject matter of the US transcending into a state of a one-man government as we saw it in Nazi Germany. Everybody's familiar with the SS, everybody's familiar with Goebbels and Himmler, everybody's familiar that Hitler ordered those men to do what he intended them to do and nothing else. And we are led today here within this country by one man who can shut down the government, who can pretty much disable the law, put in place now Whittaker and Barr, as Rosenstein will be leaving, and have at his disposal men that only act on his behalf with his interest in mind, and the disablement of the law of justice will be the logical consequence. Brothers and sisters here in this nation, I worry about the United States of America that I love with my heart until my last breath. It is a great nation that has great people that work daily hard in order for them to just have a better life tomorrow. This country I embrace, but what I see in this country is very concerning and scares the hell out of me. What we see is the transition of a democratic institution and government into a one-man show, and that is what it has become. In every presidential race in this nation, the most significant agendas have been education, healthcare, and of course, the development of new infrastructures and to improve the conditions of the United States of America in every international aspect in our foreign policies. Our state of emergency, noble, honorable brothers and sisters, is founded on the following: that we in truth finally need health care secured for everyone here in this nation, and additionally that every child in this nation deserves superior education. From the beginning they go to school, fraternity must embrace them, that we replace the bond a family represented in the past that most children don't have anymore in their lives. We have a state of emergency here in this nation, but it is not related to the border wall. It is related to the very essential essence of a nation's well-being, of a nation's uprising, of a nation's security to accumulate wealth, not for few, but for many. We find ourselves in an environment of ignorance. We find ourselves in an environment in which immigrants are daily abused, daily called criminals, daily called rapists, in which hate is fueled here in this country the same identical way. The SS in Germany, now the USSS propaganda is promoting it. We have entered a stage that is of utmost concern, because it is not the immigrants that are the issue here. It is the political leadership that is stirring up hate towards them, that will lead to violence, that will lead for people hurting each other, only founded on a demagogic and utmost evil position taken against the minority group. I feel for all the loved ones that have lost at the Holocaust a mother, a father, a grandmother, a child. From the bones of the Jews, soaps have been made. Their gold teeth have been pulled from I don't know what I should say. We cannot ignore the mistakes the past has revealed, and until today, many here, fascists and Nazis in this nation, are in complete denial about. The USSR is uprising, and the law will be more and more disabled. It started with James Comey, and it will end until Robert Mueller is eliminated. And that is where we are going. And our state of emergency is only related to the incompetence, to the demagoguery of political leaders that have only one interest in mind, and it is their very own and not yours, honorable brothers and sisters from around the world. The Light Kingdom Party is the light. My voice shall be the inspiration to acknowledge truth and to understand how significant it is that we stop what is evolving here, which is not America, which is not what the world expects from America. America must be a unifying force. It must be a place in which every child finds love and education. A place in which people come together, regardless if they're immigrants or non-immigrants and American citizens. We are all one under our Creator's Son, regardless of religion, regardless of political beliefs. And the hatred that is existent at this point of time here in this nation, even between Republicans and Democrats, and within the rest of the public, it is concerning, and it will lead, sadly, to more and more violence and more injustice. My heart is bleeding, honorable brothers and sisters, because I see where it is going, and that we are facing the abyss from where most likely no point of return will be. And Sigmund Freud's words will find fulfillment, that it has been a great experiment, the United States of America, but that it is destined to fail. We cannot walk the path we are currently moving towards, a destiny that is of utmost frightening proportions. The light has to come. The light shall illuminate you. The light shall illuminate this nation. And it is absolutely necessary that we have more than one political party, more than two political parties, more than three political parties that are powerful in this nation. We need at least 4 political parties in this nation that have an equal voice in order for a real democracy to be unfolding. You have only 2 solutions right now. If you don't like Republicans, if you don't like Democrats, you really don't have another political options. And you have heard it all. It has been promised to you over and over again. Things get better. You will make more income. The United States of America should have a minimum income of $15 per hour. It is essential for us to really finally do something for the people. And that is why the Light Kingdom Party, Hermes the Caduceus, will raise their voice in order to generate the change needed, in order for this country to prosper again, in order for this country to be united again, for it to be whole again, and for all of us to again embrace each other's diversity with love.